Are you saying you had no other motive that day? Yeah, so what? Then, why didn't you take the lottery ticket when you left? What do you think? Because of Farai over there? Because of Maggie? How about you go ask Farai about that $500,000 ticket? She wanted it so bad. Yeah, again, that's a huge bullshit, Mr. Tiger. She poisoned Elg's coffee. I like the theory. Your word wasn't all the water literally, Mr. Tiger.
Objection!
Let's not forget this witness was actually at the scene, right? The law don't exactly agree with some of the deals sent down. I couldn't be there when the cops showed up, so I spit. I see. Your Honor. The witness' last few statements are worth a good 2 cups of coffee. Well, Mr. Wright, are you happy with the testimony or would you like it amended? Well, I can happy with it, so yeah, for now I'll leave it as it is. I believe I'll try to figure something out. Thank you, Your Honor, but there is no need to amend the testimony. Very well. Continue with your cross-examination then. So Tiger was meeting Glenelg to get his money back. If Mr. just give him the lottery ticket, that would have been the end of it. Yeah, so what's the Tiger's motive? This is the big one. If I don't manage to untime this testimony, it's all over for us. Why would he have to poison Mr. Elg? Well, I can have a theory in mind on why he wanted to poison us, Mr. Elg, after he win the lottery, so... And why did he loan him the money in the first place, when he knows he couldn't repay him? Again, I have a little theory about it too, so... Now, I just needed to find the right statement to present the evidence I have in mind. And I think this is the statement that I need to present. Because he said he don't have any motive for kill the guy, but what about the MC bomb CD that was missing? That, if I can remember right, it cost a lot of money. So you just intended to get back the $1,000 Mr. Elg own you, correct? I know that they got the cash, so that's am I right? Unfortunately for Mr. Elg, I don't believe the $1,000 is what you were after, really after.
Objection!
What do you think? I'm getting at, right? What is it when Moliner be after other than money? Oh, the millionaire was after money, but money in a totally different language. Or lounge, I don't know. The kind of money that a silly disc is like a full fetch. What is that? A computer virus, Your Honor. A virus called NC Bomber. A computer virus? What does one of those do? Don't surprise you ask that. A computer virus is a program that works on the inside of the computer. A computer? What does one of those do? Come on, George, you can't be that stupid. Because I believe season the only part of his honor that is from the Stone Age. Yeah, kinda, what the fuck. Okay, this is a bummer so you don't know much of the technology, but come on, you at least know what the computer is. I'll explain it to you later, Your Honor. Right now, this is the important point. A virus like MC Bomb will be worth several $1 million on the black market. $7 million? Yep. Any money we don't hope of ever seeing a repayment will not normally be bad for business. But in this case, the very fact that Grenag had no way to repay the money is crucial. What? Grenag was a programmer, a highly skilled programmer. The skill was the collector Mr. Gregg put up in order to borrow the money.
Objection!
You're trying to suggest that the witness motive was to get hold of that program? Well, yes. Exactly. The witness may have a poor fashion sense, but he is by no means an idiot, right? A male criminal could get his hands on $1 million without restoring them to murderer. I wish about that. Of course he could, provided that he had the time. But what if he had needed the money right then? When they pursue on, the luxury of choice tend to disappear. It seems you have a logical conclusion of this theory, Mr. Wright. Yes, we can say he does. Would you care to share it with us? Why Mr. Tag need money for the tune of $1 million? But it is easy, because he himself was in debt with some money for someone to pay back an hospital bill, for be exact. So, and I think an hospital costs $1 million. So, in December of last year, you found yourself in a need of a huge amount of money. About 6 months ago, you were involved in a traffic accident, weren't you? An accident involving a car and a scooter, in which a young woman was injured. She was taken to the hospital, where she underwent surgery. How much do you know? Well, we can say we know a lot about this thing. These medical paper documents the treatment of a young woman in question. According to this, her operation cost $1 million. Yet, when the payment was due last month, you somehow managed to pay in a full. For $1 million? Versus someone should does so. Well, yes, but it's at the hospital, so you know. Ha! No one will pay a bill like that. If the medical solution got a wind of it, the hospital would end up as dead as a hemorrhage. But Mr. Taki had no choice but to pay. Because his very life depends on it. Grrr! Order! You say his life depends on it, Mr. Wright? You can say yes. Indeed it did, simply because the injured woman was known as Viola Cadaverini. You say Cadaverini? Yes, we said that also before, Mr. Goodot. Bruto Cadaverini, mob boss in charge of underworld activities in the city, and loving granddaughter of his precious Violetta, also known as Viola Cadaverini. Bro! Your life was in danger unless you pay compensation to the boss, correct? It makes sense. You were desperate to acquire the $1 million Bruto Cadaverini demanded of you. So despite the fact that you decided to sacrifice Grenag's life to pay your debt. On the day of the murderer, Mr. Tiger's sole intention was to get his hand on his CD. Okay, now I got no way to paying back the $1,000 and Mr. Tiger knew it. But then a miracle happened. I kind that Mr. Tiger would prefer to say never happened, but he can't, and neither can I. The lottery win? Exactly that, Godot. Exactly, at the Lemon Tower, Mr. Tiger won $500,000 on the lottery. Which left Mr. Tiger with no way of getting his hands on the all-important CD. At least not a legitimate way. So he resorted to illegitimate means. That's crazy. He murdered Granelg and then made his next move. To bring Maggie Bird for the crime. Mr. Tiger posed as Granelg. With Viola Cadaverini filled the role of the Mr. Bird. Then they reenacted the whole thing in order to establish a witness. The witness being the one we all heard testify yesterday, Mr. Victor Kudo.
Objection!
Like I said, that's right, that's crazy, no one could pull off a storm like that. For starts, there's no way the chief could have been keeping in the dark about it. That's the point, Godot. That's the point.
Objection!
But Miss Alton was seen in front of the very beginning. Have you forgot already, Mr. Godot? Miss Alton wanted the witness money too, $500,000 in fact. He had no choice but to go along with Mr. Tiger's plan. Orde, silence while we clear the courtroom. Ha. You put on a good show, Spiky. Of course, it's not easy to take him down. If you wanna stay alive in the whole stack of business, you gotta be careful. You sent dressed up like the kid to create a witness and frame someone? Yes. If I did something crazy like that, I'll leave a trail as broad as my shirt. Kinda me off to do something sloppy like that. I agree. You do? Especially your appearance, you are very careful. That's why you took on more precaution. I would take it to make sure Miss Bird are no way out. What? Another one, Mr. Wright? Yes, another one. Interesting. Why don't you let us alone, right? What was the trick you say Mr. Tiger performed to frame the accused?